Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today we're going to be taking a look at this brand new 2023 Ford F-150 Lightning. This particular Lightning is a Platinum model finished in Agate black metallic. Really, Platinum is the highest trim level available for the Lightning model. This is the definition of a luxury truck. We'll take a quick walk around the outside here, starting with the front end, where the Platinum does receive the fully LED headlights, which also includes the LED light bar that you see goes at the top of the grille. And the grille is sort of a non-traditional grille that you would see on a regular gas engine, whereas an electric vehicle doesn't require the same cooling as a gas vehicle, so it's sort of just blocked off here. But we have a unique design with the Platinum model, so the gloss black there. If we move down here, we do actually have some cooling down here. You can see the active grille shutters are actually closed, but they do open up, and there's an intercooler down there that does cool the battery. We also have the front parking sensors and also the front view camera. If we move around to the side here, we do have these 22-inch machined aluminum wheels. These are completely unique wheels to the Platinum model. Very, very good looking wheel in my opinion, and is wrapped in an all-season tire. We do also have the blacked out F-150 Platinum badge there on the side. And our mirrors here do include the mirror spotlight as well as the side view camera there and the blind spot system up there in the corner. I'll give you a look at the window sticker for this particular Platinum here. So we do have the 2023 right there, finished in Agate black. And here are some of the options that this particular one has. Which brings the price to $123,000. That is Canadian pricing, so just keep that in mind. We are in Canadian pricing. Unfortunately for 2023, we have seen quite a significant price increase for the Lightnings. Ford has sort of increased the price for them just to meet the demand that they're receiving for these trucks. But if you move around to the back here, we have the sort of blue accented Lightning logo, which I think looks really, really cool. And we also do have the LED taillight design with the light bar again, with the sort of match in the front end. We also do have a Class 4 trailer hitch back here with the 4 and 7 pin connectors. The Lightning does tow up to 10,000 pounds. We also have the rear parking sensors along the bottom of the bumper there and the rear view camera. We do have the power tailgate, so it does go up and down, power operated. Does include the tailgate step with the tailgate work surface, and this one does have a Ford factory spray-in bed liner. Now all Lightnings do come equipped with the 9.6 kilowatt Pro Power onboard system. This is basically an onboard generator system. It gives you all kinds of different outlets back here. So we have a 240 volt 30 amp. We also have 4 additional 120 volt 20 amp circuits back here. So these are lots and lots of power you can use with the electric battery. We also have LED box lighting back here. Lots and lots of tie-down points as well. Then we take a look at the inside of the Lightning. Take a look at the beautiful interior of the Platinum trim level. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous interior. We'll start here with the seats. We do have sort of the white sort of beige seat here with the black sort of exterior. We do have the Platinum logo there on the back. Beautifully stitched. It also includes the sort of like suede accent there in the middle. It's also on the center console there, and also on the doors we do have that suede accent there on the door, gloss black accents, nice wood grain trim. The seats are of course fully power operated. They're both heated and cooled, so very, very comfortable seats here with the Platinum Lightning. And again, our door panel does include that suede accent, so well beautifully stitched along here as well. Of course, all your power controls right here. We also have 3-way memory, which does work for not only the seats but the 4-way power adjustable steering wheel. It actually works for all the settings in the screen as well, so it's all linked to the driver seating right there. We do also have the B&O sound systems, a Bang & Olufsen 18-speaker Unleashed sound system, one of the best systems in the industry. If you take a look here at the left of the steering wheel, we do have all of your lighting controls here, as well as the front trunk and the rear tailgate release power adjustable pedals. I will show you the front trunk here shortly. That'll be a little bit later. But we do have the Platinum door sill plate there. Take a step inside. Take a look at the key fob, where we do have the keyless fob here, which does include the front and also the rear trunk release, again on there as well. And push button start. Now, being a Platinum, it means it does come with the extended range battery. With the XLT or the Lariat, you can either choose between standard or extended, but the Platinums do come standard with the extended range battery, which is certainly nice to have because it does increase the horsepower a little bit. We have 563 horsepower. It also increases the range as well. So we have 515 kilometers of range with the extended range battery and almost 800 foot-pounds of torque. That's sort of a benefit of an electric vehicle. These are stupidly fast. I mean, it's instant acceleration. These are super, super quick vehicles. But we'll start here on the steering wheel. Of course, beautifully leather wrapped here. We do have the Blue Cruise system, which is Ford's hands-free driving experience. So we have all your buttons for that right here, also your volume. And then we also have controls here for the fully digital gauge cluster, and then some of your hands-free and phone track buttons there as well. Of course, your gauge cluster includes all of your trip information. You also have truck info, your towing section in here, navigation, audio, all of your settings, just like a regular F-150 gauge cluster. Now this screen here in the middle, which does take up quite a bit of real estate, is Ford's Sync 4A display. This is the 15.5-inch display, and it's vertically oriented. This is a very similar screen to what you would find in the Mustang Mach-E. So it's kind of a similar design here, but we'll start up top with the sort of Lightning logo. This will pull up some of your menus or some of your controls and settings. So we have your drive mode select here, which is actually where you control the locking differential and one pedal drive. So it does have an e-locker, so you can kind of use this to, of course, gain more traction when you're off-road. We also have the 360 camera. As you can pull that up here and sort of cycle through a bunch of different views right there. We also have your towing section here, zone lighting, Pro Power on board, valet mode, all of that. And the settings, there's basically an endless list of settings here. Of course, it's controls for everything here. You can kind of mess around with this. You could spend hours looking at that. This button up here does control your sort of your menus, your radio, phone navigation. Of course, we do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, your Bluetooth. We do actually have a little sketch pad there too, so in case you're bored, you can do some drawing. Now we can also use the controls right here. So these are sort of like quick menus. So right now we're in the navigation, but if you want to pull up the radio, you have the radio right there, or your phone settings, you can just pull up the phone settings. So it's super quick, super easy to use. We do have the climate control system down here. It is dual zone, automatic, and we also can control the heated and cooled seats right here as well for both driver and passenger. If you click that button right there, it will pull up some more menus for the climate control. Moving off the screen here, we do have a wireless charger, as well as some USB connectors, and the Platinum does include the tow technology package. So we have Pro Trailer Backup Assist right there, and also the trailer brake controller. We do have our single speed transmission, basically an electric transmission, and it does include the interior work surface, nice Platinum branded console, so we can't actually fold this the other way. Now you have a nice flat surface here. You can throw a lunch on here, you can do some work, put a laptop on it. So super cool, and Ford incorporates that as a standard feature with the Platinums. We also have another 120 volt, 20 amp circuit right here, as well as a 12 volt connector. We do have a sort of dual glove box here, so there's lots of storage, just like a regular F-150. And this one does have the twin panel moonroof, so there is controls for that right up there as well. We take a look into the rear seat here of this F-150 Lightning. Again, being a Platinum, we have the gorgeous Platinum leather seats back here. Nice two-tone material. I think Ford really knocked it out of the park with these seats back here. We can also fold them up, so we do have a nice flat surface back here. Currently, the lockable storage is in its up position, but you can't fold it flat, so you can easily put things in the back here that you maybe don't want to put into the bed. We fold this back down. We do also have our rear heated seats and another one of those sort of 120 volt, 20 amp circuits. We also have some USB and a 12 volt right above that, so we can keep everything charged up, no problem at all. We also have some rear climate vents, some cup holders. This one does include a set of carpet and rubber floor mats. You're going to have the option of both. But I do want to take you for our last sort of tour here to the front trunk, which is super cool. This is definitely a unique feature of an electric vehicle. Is the ability of all the storage, the additional storage that you get up front that you wouldn't typically find in a gas vehicle. So it is on powered struts. It kind of will beep a couple times just to let you know that it's opening. But we'll start here with the sort of the base floor here. So it is a 400-pound capacity, and when we lift this up, we do have 400 liters of storage in this entire system here. Now this actually acts as a drain. So that right there is a drain. You can actually fill this with ice, and this acts as a cooler. So super cool. Ford incorporated a little cooler with the front trunk here. And we also have our second sort of Pro Power on board system here. This includes some, of course, more of those 120 volt circuits, and also the USB connectors and the on and off switches right there. So super cool. This is like basically the tailgating champion here. We also have some lights on the end of the sort of lid here. So at night this lights up completely. We also have some hooks back here, as you can kind of strap stuff down, and the sort of standard 12 volt battery does sit behind that cover there. But unfortunately, this particular Lightning is a sold unit. This was special ordered for a customer of ours. If you want to find out more information about an F-150 Lightning, feel free to give us a call or visit mcpheeford.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next video.